Dave.
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, a little bit from me, but not really from me. Nicola arranged this.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look. So come on in to the war room. It's messy, but we got something created that he wanted you to see for the first time. Check it out.
Is that struck?
Yeah. It's a piece of terrain.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
We just quickly sprayed it with some zenithal.
Hold on.
And it's a portal to enter the realm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrifyingly beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
You want to know what's even cooler?
What's that?
The STL to print this yourself. It's going to be available for free to all backers. It's an addition.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So we printed it in resin because there's a lot of intricate parts. But I've been talking to Nicola and said, okay, we got to optimize it for FDM as well because it's terrain and there's just a few things on it that would be hard to print on FDM. But it prints beautifully in resin. It even comes pre-hollowed and pre-supported, and it worked just fine.
Dang.
And that's just a quick spray of black and couple zenithal coats to get it looking like that.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man.
Enter Strock's realm.
Yes, go through the veil. That's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be honest, man. I haven't been getting much sleep recently just because my brain's on fire with like everything.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I can't think of any reasons.
I wonder why.
Life is totally normal right now.
8-day mental marathon. Maybe that has something to do with it. But this is really amazing. Like, this is super cool. So who is Strock? Strock is the goddess of fear. Strock is who Davicus encountered on the other side of the veil. That is actually a prison that housed Strock. There was an incarnate mystic that housed Strock there for, at least 60 years. More than that. Because Strock was there before Davicus entered through the veil and met Strock. Strock's main mission is to spread fear in the galaxy and in the universe, right? So, yeah, that's super awesome. So this is like the closest thing that we have to a model that represents Strock, the goddess of fear. So,
maybe not to scale. Maybe she's way bigger. Maybe she's smaller. Or maybe she just has avatars.
Yes, that's what it is.
She's formless until she decides how she appears.
Strock presents herself in your greatest fear, whatever your greatest fear is. So this is I suppose this is the form that she takes when there is no fear?
I don't know. She's a little fearsome.
Yeah, yeah. It's awesome. That's really, really cool. Like, dang. And this thing, printed in resin. It's a brick. This could kill someone.
Yeah, and that's hollowed out.
Yeah, and even still it's hollowed out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I find that I like to print my terrain in FDM. Even though you lose a little bit of detail, it's usually worth it overall. If there's some parts maybe the sword you'd print in resin or something. But we're still working on that. So like I said, this will be available as an automatic add-on. I'm saying to all backers, because that's what I think Nicola said to me, but I'm trying to process a million bits of information so you can find out. We'll put a link below.
Pretty sure if you have at least one pledge, it sounds like this would be available to you.
Yeah, as an STL. So you'll have to get it. You'll have to get it printed.
Ooh,
maybe we'll even make it available on the MiniWarGaming Forge so that we can print it for you. Maybe.
Like an FDM.
Or even resin if you want to spend the extra money.
Oh man, that's just a brick of resin.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
This would not be cheap.
No.
And the
Would you
shipping.
say that? How much do you think that weighs just by holding it? 1, 2 pounds, 3 pounds?
Probably it's more. It feels more than a 2.5 pound plate. So it's probably 3 and a bit.
So that's more than a bottle of resin.
Yeah.
And even cheap resin is like $25, $30 a bottle.
So it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's just in the raw materials. So yeah. Anyways.
Oh, cool. That part's separate. She is separate from the rock.
Yep.
So it could be like everything else is FDM, but she's in resin, so she's finer detail.
Like, we'll see. We'll see how we figure it out. Like I said, you're not gonna get it right now. It's gonna be sometime in the future we'll release it to those who backed.
It's so funny, but I want it right now, Matt, even though it's right here and I have it right now.
You have it, Dave. Look at that. Get some benefits to the stress. 3D printed benefits.
Yeah. No, I just care so much about it. Like, yeah, it's a crazy thing. Yeah, it's ooh.
All right. Well, we gotta close up because we gotta make a video right now about all the different boxes and all the reveals. Because now I think by the time you're watching this, most of the reveals have been done except for maybe a few poses. And so we'll actually make a video saying this is what's in this box, this is what's in this box, this is what's in this box, etc., etc. You ready to do that, Dave?
Yes, I'm ready to do that.
Okay.
I gotta do this though because this is like
the thumbnail. Look at that. The making of the thumbnail. Mr. Beast it. What? Who knew it? I can't believe it. All right. All right, let's get moving. So check out the campaign if you haven't already. Consider backing if you want to help support the creation of Ravage Star and other games that we'll be working on in the future. And let's go make that video. Happy wargaming!